And of course, there is a lot of work because the leads have started pouring in. So some days I had like 20, 30 leads. And yeah, now already like it's month 2 and I got 10 clients. So I'm well beyond the initial goal, which is great. It's something that's completely new to me. I've always just been, a musician. So.
Good day, Gabriel. How are you doing today?
Hey, Nick. I'm good. Thanks. How are you?
Cool. I'm also good. Little accident from Enduro, you can see here. So in 60 seconds, how would you say what it is that you do?
I help advanced guitarists to learn the jazz language and to get together a repertoire and finally get to playing live or in a jam session in a 12 weeks course.
Okay, so you're basically selling a course right now, plus one-on-one meetings, I think, right?
Yeah, it's a mentoring program, so there's not really any recorded video or anything. It's just a really hands-on thing where we build like a relationship. I'm gonna create custom exercises for the client, really craft the path so that I can make sure that he gets to his goals, and we do that together.
Let's go. Very nice. So what was, can you take me a little bit back before we started to work? Because I remember the first objective was to get at least 3 clients a month.
That's correct.
But what was kind of the issue, what you were facing when you decided to, hey, I need some help, and then you kind of started working with us?
Well, yeah, I didn't really have much clue on how to market this thing. I had the idea to launch this course. Of course, I was teaching privately before, and I had a couple of like resources, like a MailChimp account, a Facebook group, which I was trying to use to source clients, but I didn't really have any reliable technique or method. So I was just trying, a few things here and there, a few posts, which wasn't really generating nearly as much attention as I wanted. So that's why then I saw you saying I can help you guys getting clients with a very specific method that you're offering. Then I was like, yeah, I want to give these guys a go.
Cool.
It sounds like that's exactly what I need.
And what was the kind of the journey in the first month? Like how was the kind of the collaboration? What happened? What did you make? What did you create? And what was then the result?
Yeah, so it started by you guys talking me through the Meta platform and how we can use that for ads. And so we set it up like, I think it's like a business account, right, for the Meta platform. And then Thomas, my success coach, I think it's called, talked me through, and actually we worked together on it. He was really hands-on on creating the ad. He told me to do like a few different versions, to set it up in specific ways. He gave me a few templates. So, we spent some time ping-ponging that back and forth until we found something that I liked and he thought was going to be appropriate for what we needed. And then we launched it. And then, it started working really well. I started getting loads of leads. Then he also helped me setting up the whole infrastructure, this one with like pre-wire, the notification on the phone, telltale. So yeah, basically what for me has been really useful has been you guys helping me to set up the infrastructure of the marketing part, because I didn't know anything about it. So that's been great. And of course, there is a lot of work because the leads have started pouring in. So some days I had like 20, 30 leads. I had to figure out a way how to call them. Right? not to get overwhelmed. So now I have a setter, which I took also through some of the material. So that's also been great. The fact that I could share the stuff with him, because he's been helping me a lot. And now already like it's month 2 and I got 10 clients. So I'm well beyond the initial goal, which is great. Of course, I need to keep pushing because, there are a lot of expenses as well and there is a lot of work. But the fact that the method that we set up together works, that makes me very happy, because also gives me good hope that it won't just stop overnight. Because like if it works so well until now, why would it just stop in a month or 2 and not generate anymore?
Hey, sharp people. By the way, if you want more leads, more sales, more meetings, more customers, below this video, I have a presentation where I show and demonstrate how we could help you to get more customers, more leads, and more sales. So if this is interesting, click below to learn more. But now let's get back to the video. Can you, Gabriel, please maybe share some numbers for the first month? Like how many leads did you generate? How many meetings?
Wait, let me just get the sheet up. I've got it all.
Oh, cool. And I'm happy that you already have like 10 clients. That's cool. That's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. That's great because that gives me the cash flow to put to keep it rolling, right? To keep more money on the ads and pay the setter. So that's why it's really good. So wait, sorry, what were you asking?
The numbers,
of
yeah, like
leads?
first month,
Okay.
how many leads, how many booked calls.
Well, so
Approximately
yeah,
is fine also.
approximately 150 leads per month.
Okay.
Approximately 30 meetings per month.
That's a 30 or that's 30?
30,
Ah,
30. Yeah. And approximately out of those 30 meetings, 5 to 6 closings.
So it's around 15,
Approximately.
17%.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so
cool.
of course the closing is challenging, and I'm also been working a bit with Rivis, showing him stuff. I'm actually hoping to eventually to be able to jump on a like private half an hour or 1 hour session. I actually wanted to talk to you about it because that would be really good. But overall, it's great. Also, the cash collected, I have been able to collect a good percentage of the cash upfront, so that's also been working. It's great. I just need to get better at sales because it's not something that I've ever really done. And also, I think there's a lot of room of improvement with the ads, to try a video ad, to try some type of different funnels. But anyway, of course, I'm just at the second month, so I got a lot to learn, and the business has a lot of growing opportunities. But it's great because I've already been able to move to doing this full time. Basically, I still do just a little afternoon somewhere else because it's fun. But aside from that, I can focus myself on my business, which is great, which is what
Let's
I
go.
always wanted.
I
So that's
love
why
that.
I'm
I
really
love
happy
that.
about what we've been doing so far.
What are some of the lessons you kind of learned which would be helpful for anyone who's a coach or looking to get into coaching? What you have noticed? And I know your niche is like also like guitar
Specific.
players and advance them, and you're also like targeting which country? It's not like worldwide; it's like one specific country.
No,
Right?
Europe, specific
Europe.
parts of Europe. At the
Okay.
start, I was targeting, I guess just quite a lot of European countries. Then I had a lot of trouble, unfortunately, closing with like Southern European countries, so like Spain, France, Italy, Portugal. I was getting loads of meetings and people that were really interested, really into the program, but unfortunately, they were not as willing to then proceed.
Really? And where did you get those? Where did people were more like likely to buy? Which countries and you transitioned into?
Scandinavia, Netherlands, Switzerland.
Really?
I've been having more success. Yeah.
So Spain, Italy was not so great, and then you transition into Netherlands and Scandinavia, and that's much better, yeah?
Yeah.
Interesting. The lead cost is pretty much the same, right?
The lead cost went up a little bit, maybe from say 250, €3 per lead to maybe like 350, €4 per lead. But it's not dramatic. It's a lead.
Yeah, but it's good lead cost, I think.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It's just a little.
Okay. So what are some of the kind of lessons you learned regarding maybe the call setting, regarding closing, regarding market? What can you share?
So one interesting thing which I have noticed, specific for my niche, which might not apply to anyone else, is that interestingly, I seem to close most of the clients who book the meeting themselves through the funnel without the setter needing to actually call them to set it, if you know what I mean. So that's been an interesting one. And I guess overall it's about this ad and the generation with Meta, how powerful this can be and how much with tweaking and just keeping making it better, and by integration again, like I think my next step is going to be the video ad. That's what I've been talking about with Thomas, to also see whether that offers a different quality of leads. So I guess right now I'm very impressed by how one can leverage the Meta ecosystem in order to source clients, and how also the whole integration with the CRMs. It's something that's completely new to me. I've always just been a musician. So
hey, sharp people! By the way, if you want more leads, more sales, more meetings, more customers, below this video I have a presentation where I show and demonstrate how we could help you to get more customers, more leads, and more sales. So if this is interesting, click below to learn more. But now let's get back to the video. Cool. And how did you kind of go into coaching? Like you were doing private lessons, or what was your journey kind of into the coaching?
Well, the thing is, I've always liked a format where it's not just like someone coming for me once a week or a month for a lesson, but where we're really like together, texting on the other days, like me really doing some work for him and vice versa, where we're really like, getting to explore, and that because I'm really passionate about what I teach, about the world of jazz, so any time that I spend just researching, making exercises for my students, I love it. And that's why I think I'm also a really good coach and teacher, because I'm really passionate about it. And that's why I'm getting also great feedback from my clients. So that's why I always wanted to get to a situation where it wasn't, maybe kids that come because their parents want them to learn, but someone that actually, that's really what they want. They're really motivated. And that's also what I would have wanted. When I went to guitar university, there were a lot of group classes and lessons, but I didn't nearly get as much dedicated one-on-one mentoring time. So that's why I was like, this is really what I want to do. This is how I want to offer my course. I don't want to do a video course where I record 100 videos. I mean, maybe I'll do that in the future, but right now, what I really want to focus on is, again, building this community, 15, 20 people, since, again, there's hourly sessions every week with them. I can't get too many. And I want to create this little tribe of ambitious guitarists, then we can do great things together, maybe do some in-person retreats and different things of that. But I really like the hands-on mentoring where, they write me the day after, I didn't quite get there, so I'm going to explain it to them again. It's just what I really like doing, and I find this most rewarding for me as a teacher and as a coach, and the way I can also really give the most to my students, because that's, again, how I thrive in a way,
Who's your favorite guitar player?
Well, you don't really have one favorite. I guess Joe Pass, you could say, is one of the main ones that has really influenced me a lot. He's one of the, I guess, the greatest solo jazz guitar players of all times. And that's kind of my specific style, which is solo jazz guitar. That's not only what I teach, but that's, we could say that that's my specialization. So people like Joe Pass, Martin Taylor, Jonathan Kreisberg, these are the guys that inspire me a lot.
How many guitars you have?
Right now I have 4 or 5, not that many.
What's the main difference between them, by the way?
Oh, there's massive. I mean, I could show you a couple, but see, the pink one behind there, that's what some people call a Telecaster model. So it's what you would use to play funk, a lot of it's probably the guitar that you hear on most of the recording from 60s, 70s, 80s, the electric one, while the other one you see there, wait, let me move the microphone.
Oh, yeah.
With the S holes, those are more like jazz guitars because they are closer to an acoustic guitar, the class, the normal one with the hole in the middle, but it's a different technology. And the pickups, right? You see those things that is like the microphones. Those little strips. So they are very different. The playability is different. The type of strings you put on is different. So
okay, let's go. Thank you a lot, Gabriel. Where can people find you? How do they reach out to you if they want to network with you?
So I have a website. I have an Instagram.
What's the name of the website and what's your Instagram handle?
It's just www.gabrieleromeo.com. So my name and surname. And Instagram is Gabriele Romeo Music.
Music at the end of it. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Cool.
It's also my email.
Cool. So looking forward to continue to working with you. Amazing results. Keep crushing it and stay sharp.
Great. Stay sharp.
Cool. Yeah. Very nice. Very nice.